Myself Karthik. I am the CIO for Excite Energy. See, this program has been very effective for me because I was actually looking for some larger leadership roles when I want to transition into my career. That was the right time for me to enter into a program because it gives the complete know-how of how business operates. Because I was in the digital field where we have to transform the complete business using digital technologies. And this program is right for me where we can understand business at the same time adopt the digital technologies in case of transformation for that. So I was always looking for an opportunity where I can do an MBA without impacting my career as well. So that's where this lands very well as an opportunity, which is very much required for me to do the role. So that's why I've gone for the executive MBA. When I first got into a leadership opportunity, the first reason is I have to understand business more. The technology is always my domain piece. So the biggest challenge I faced is what business is doing, how the business operates, right? It's more of a business partnership role, and always the technology is there, but it is more of a business partnership role. That's where it helped. And second, there are a lot of areas of unknowns where we can learn, right? For example, we always believe we know negotiation, but not the case. So there are techniques has been taught in the class, which is very much important for us. And third, I would say, making us ready for what is coming for the next. If we are talking about a VUCA world is going to come, which is volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous. When we are actually finishing the course in 2020, this actually landed using COVID, and it is keep on having due to the geopolitical reasons, now the trade wars, etc. So it has been a complete 5 years of a VUCA world where we are ready to adopt and explore and grow in this environment as well. Normally, in MBAs, kind of executive MBAs, you hardly get a campus in person, right? So either it may be 1 day, 3 day, or a week. But when I was especially searching for a course where I can go back to college, there are hardly any. So that's how this program came in for me majorly, where every quarter we're almost going for a week to be with the team and especially with the professors. So the networking happens both with your team and also the professors, which is very key, I would say. So almost I would say 500 hours plus of collective learning, being in the class and going back to the class after a decade. That makes a tremendous experience for us, which hardly you get in any program. So the importance of this program is, it is not like generic management, right? They talk about only the concepts. Here we go in detail. We were doing hands-on. All those week when we are in college, for example, we learned very detailed data analytics. We learned Python. Even though it looks like an executive program, we learned hardcore Python. And we learned a complete week of negotiation skills. Starting from the basic thing of how you want to negotiate your salary and how you want to negotiate a larger deal of contracts as well. So that kind of exposure we were getting. And the third, I would say specifically for me, the future is going to be digital. In each program, they cover the importance of digital, how you achieve that particular concept in the case of a digital as well. And we even run a simulation exercise of strategy using a digital tool. So that kind of experience we are able to get. Sometimes we feel by doing an on-job experience, we will achieve to the greater heights. But at the same time, in your intermediate career path, you always need to have a coached training experience, which is very much critical, I would feel. Because most of the time we don't understand what business wants. And sometimes I also feel the language which business talks, it's actually a complete language what you are a specialist you talk about. It is very important to have a coached learning, and also I feel nowadays in this online world, getting 500 plus hours of on-site learning, going back to the classroom gives an added advantage where you want to reach. So I strongly recommend you should explore this. opportunity.